everyone, and welcome to your weekly pick a card messages. Happy autumnal equinox as well. It is officially autumn and it's such a beautiful time of year. So I hope all of you are enjoying the lovely beginning of the season wherever you are. I have these beautiful feathers. These are feathers that I have found along my walks, along my hikes. Whenever I'm out in nature, I always find trinkets here and there. A lot of times they come in the form of feathers, and I have tons of them. I haven't been able to identify all of them. I do know for sure that this one is a northern flecker, and it's a beautiful bird. I would recommend you look that up. This one might be a blue jay. I'm not 100% sure on this one, and I really am not sure of what this one might be either. But either way, it doesn't matter. They're all so beautiful, and I love collecting them. So whenever nature drops me one, I happily accept it as a gift and as a sign, as a little message from my angels or my spirit guides that all is well. So let me start with your first reading. I'm going to put the little feather over to the side and see what messages we have. I'm going to save the top one for last. Make sure I have everything here. Okay. So it says first light, beginning a new cycle. And we have the Six of Cups here. We have the Five of Pentacles. Beware who you trust. Bond and Storm. Okay. So right away, I'm thinking there's a new chapter in your life that has just begun. There might be some challenges attached to that. There could be someone from your past with this Six of Cups here, okay? Someone from your past that maybe has returned to kind of shake things up for you. A lot of times it could be us also in our thoughts, in our emotions in regards to how we feel about recent events or things that we replay in our mind and our heart. Okay, I feel like there may be some loss attached to a situation, maybe with somebody, maybe who you have an affinity for. Sometimes this can speak of a connection that you have with somebody. It also can speak of sharing or giving of ourselves, of our heart, of our emotion to someone or to, you know, a certain goal or thing that we hold dear. And what I'm feeling is like, yes, there have been some challenges maybe with the Five of Pentacles here where you have felt a sense of loss, a sense of abandonment, maybe an energy drain. Maybe you're giving too much of yourself with the Six of Cups. It is about giving and sharing. Maybe it has something to do with someone from your past even that you have put a lot of energy into. And maybe you feel a sense of abandonment in regards to them. Maybe you have some regrets in regards to a past situation and you keep replaying it over in your mind and heart. The Five of Pentacles also speaks of lack. So something's missing. Maybe you feel like something's missing and you keep going over and over and over it in your heart or in your mind. Could be about someone or a situation that you're struggling to let go. A lot of times the Six of Cups speaks of us just being in a nostalgic place in our heart. We're constantly thinking about a certain event or a certain person. It's like the should-have, could-haves, and would-haves of life. Okay? And it could also speak of us struggling to forget something or someone. We think about it often. It's because we care about it. It's in our heart. A certain person could really have a place in our heart. Sometimes the Six of Cups can speak of soulmate energy too. But I feel like whatever obstacles, challenges, or lack that you have experienced lately, or loss, or sadness even that you might feel, some regrets, it has actually opened the door for you to find, I want to say, a new way of going about it or a new opportunity. You know, something about these cards just right away makes me feel like a blessing in disguise. What was lost was really a blessing in disguise because since it's lost, since it's gone, you shut that door. You might still be replaying the situation in your mind, but you shut the door. The door's closed on that. But you know what? As a result of that door being closed, You have a new cycle starting for you, a new chapter opening up to you. This is a positive card. You're seeing the light of a situation. You're seeing through a situation. You're seeing the light at the end of a tunnel. You know, this is a beautiful card because if you look at this, this is talking about winter. And, you know, this is kind of like the first signs of spring and fall. And, you know, I was just talking about how like the fall season has just begun. It is the beginning of a new season of your life. There may be somebody that you're still stuck on in your heart, or a situation that you're still tied to in a way. There might be a sense of loss, or you felt like you lost something in that. But in the loss, okay, it brings a new chapter. You've closed that door. If that door was closed to you, okay, it's because there's something else. There's something else. If someone left your life, or if a situation was shut off or closed off from you or denied you, okay, it was probably a blessing in disguise. And I say that because we have the Beware Who You Trust card. So it's the wolf, right? And this is saying that that situation probably wasn't for your highest good. So it was denied you. You might have felt a bond or a connection, or you might have felt stuck on a situation. Okay, with this card here, and I'm feeling this is tied into the Six of Cups. Like I said, there's a connection there. Sometimes it can speak of childhood sweethearts or anybody that you've had a history with. Like I said, a soulmate or an affinity connection that you have to something or someone. And it's difficult to release or let go or break free from it or close the book on that. You know, there's a bond there. There's an attraction there. There's an affinity there. And I look at the acorn and I also think of new life. Okay? Things that have yet to take root. Okay? And there is like there's an elemental quality about this card as well. Like all the pieces need to fit together in order for this beautiful acorn to take root and become a tree, right? But I feel like maybe the bond was broken, or the elements that needed to come together to make this thing truly develop weren't there. There were some pieces of the puzzle missing with that Five of Pentacles. There was lack there. Something was lacking in that connection or in that situation that didn't allow it to fully become, metaphorically, okay, a tree. Like the seed that was planted didn't take root, okay? And that's what closed the door on the situation for you. But, you know, at the same time, one door closes, another one opens. And a lot of times if something's denied you, it's because it wasn't meant for you. And that's hard to accept. And that's why with the Six of Cups, we can replay that and think about it over and over and over again. We can replay that story in our mind. We can overthink the regrets, the loss with the Five. We can be nostalgic about what could have been with the Six of Cups. But I feel like something about all the elements weren't there for this thing to really take root and take off. So you had to close the door. And with closing that door, you've actually opened yourself up to a new one, which is the blessing that you probably can't see at the moment, but is there waiting for you when all is said and done. So you have the storm energy as well. And that's just adding another layer to the situation that didn't work out, I want to say. And I know that it's so hard for people and for us, you know, to see the blessing in the midst of a storm, okay? or see the blessing in the midst of a troubled situation. They say that rejection is God's protection. Okay, and that's really what I'm feeling from this. And I know that that's hard to like take in when you're in the thick of it. And it's a hindsight 2020 thing. Like, we don't see it right away. We always see it, you know, months later as to why something didn't work out. But when the door closes, you have the choice to walk through a new one. There's a reason why that situation was closed to you. Now, the storm energy talks about tumultuous situations, having a rough time of something, also troubled emotions. And the troubled emotions part, you know, can reflect the Six of Cups too. Because if you're replaying something in your mind, you're being nostalgic about your thoughts or your feelings, you're constantly replaying that feeling in your heart over and over and over again, it makes it difficult to get over or to move past it. Six of Cups can speak of somebody from your past who has returned even. I almost want to say it's possible that somebody could have returned back into your life and stirred up some trouble. Stirred the pot, stirred the feelings all over again, only for them to not amount to anything with the Five of Pentacles. That's a possibility. But you know what? You know, it gives you a chance to close the door on them once and for all, too. Even though it might hurt, even though it might be painful because there was a connection or a bond there. You probably couldn't trust them. Especially with this Wolf card. I feel like the person might have come back to stir those feelings with the Six of Cups again. And then to, you know, leave you out in the cold with the Five of Pentacles. Leaving you feeling nostalgic even for what could have been, because there was a bond there that you felt with them. But with the storm energy, it's basically saying they were just here to stir the pot a little bit, you know, to stir up the emotions. But I think with the Five of Pentacles, if you're able to not allow the feelings that you're experiencing right now to overwhelm you, I think that you'll hold your head up high and you'll be willing to walk in to this new chapter of your life. Okay? Beginning a new cycle. Yes. The beginning of a new cycle. Something was denied you with the Five of Pentacles, but I think it was because it wasn't a situation that was worthy of you with that Wolf energy. It's not a situation that you could have trusted. It was only going to stir things up too much, bring about turbulence in your life that maybe wasn't good for you. Okay? So like I said, rejection is God's protection. You know, if something was denied you, it's probably for your highest good. Even though I know it's difficult and you can't see it right now, it was probably for the best. But you have a new door that you could walk into if you choose to. It's there and it's available to you. It feels like the sun is peeking out, and it's up to you whether you want to step out into the sunshine or not. Okay? So it says, energy flows where my intention goes. Yeah. So where are your thoughts? Where is your energy right now? What are you giving it at the moment? You know, if you are replaying the feelings in your mind and your heart, or the situation over and over again, if you're having regrets with that Five of Pentacles, you're struggling to let it go with the Six of Cups. You know, yes, exactly. You're going to continue to feel that. Okay, maybe you were giving your energy with the Six of Cups because it is a card of giving. You were giving it to the wrong place or to the wrong person, to the wrong situation. And with the Five of Pentacles underneath it, it's saying that that energy that you were giving to a situation or to a person was just draining. it wasn't really amounting to anything substantial. Like I said, with this lovely bond card, there's that seed and it wants to grow, but if all the elements don't fall together, it will struggle to. Okay, so be careful where you're putting your thoughts and your energy this week. Give yourself a chance to walk through a new door. Okay, so we have this other feather. I think I'm just going to put that there. And let's see what card stack number 2 wants to share with us. Okay. So we have fogged in, go slow, take your time, be methodical even. The 3 of Pentacles might have to do with work, building upon something, where you put your talents or how you use your talents. Hope I had these mixed up. And the 3 of Pentacles also speaks of building upon something, planning towards something, trying to manifest and achieve something. But if you have a plan, okay, if you have something you're trying to put into action or you're trying to manifest physically, it's saying to take your time, not to rush into anything. All right? Your moment of truth and understanding and clarity, if you're maybe uncertain, okay? If you're uncertain here with this fogged in energy, if you can't see the truth of a situation, the Ace of Swords will eventually provide that to you, provide you clarity and understanding and an epiphany moment. Okay, but it does take some time for that truth to be revealed. The Ace of Swords always cuts through the fog of a situation or cuts through the confusion to give you your truth, to give you your moment of enlightenment, okay? Moment of clarity. You might be confused about a situation at work. Maybe you're not sure if you want to continue to build upon a career where you are right now. Some of you might be thinking about leaving a current job. I'm not sure why I'm feeling that, but there might be some confusion about what your situation is in the workplace. I feel like this is saying you're trying to build something, you're trying to manifest. 3s are about manifestation, expansion, progress, growth. But there's some confusion involved in that situation, and it could be taking a toll. Now, what's funny is you have the fogged in card, right? It says, go slow, take time. And then you have the serpent energy, which says a sly and subtle approach is needed. So there's 2 cards here basically telling you to slow down. Take your time. Don't rush into anything that might cause a disturbance or a hiccup of some sort. The 3s are, about being noticed for your work as well. In a workplace, being acknowledged for your talents, for all your efforts. And that's why I'm feeling like you're trying to achieve something, you're trying to get noticed, you're doing all that you can, I want to say. Part of me feels like you're not sure if what you're doing is enough, like you should be doing something different. But I want to say to you, you're doing the best that you can. Don't overdo it though. Don't overextend yourself. Take it slow. Take your time with the things that you're trying to manifest or put into action. Pentacles are about our earthly needs, our possessions, our sense of security in this physical world. You're trying to provide, you're trying to build for yourself, maybe a decent future. Financially even, trying to get your house in order, I want to say. I want to say to you, take your time. Slow and steady is what wins the race, okay? If you rush into something, it might not be built as solidly as if you were to take your time. Subtlety, okay? You have slow and steady, subtlety, be clever about your dealings. What is it that you're trying to bring about? Make sure you're doing it in a way that isn't rushed, that is very precise. So that way it lasts for the long haul, or it will set you up for success. The Ace of Swords is your clarity, it's your understanding, it's your open door, it is your new beginning. Maybe you're confused about how to bring this thing about, how to achieve more. Maybe you're looking to get promoted at a job right now. Maybe you're trying to better your finances or your circumstances, your physical circumstances. Maybe you're in a hurry. Maybe there's a deadline. And you're trying to rush. You're trying to do these things all so quickly. But when you do that, you can really lose sight of the whole picture or the bigger picture. And you might miss something that could cause a pitfall because you're too in a hurry, trying to finish things, trying to accomplish a goal. So whatever it is that you're working on with that Three of Pentacles, give yourself time to do it right. If you're confused about how to go about it, you will get your understanding, you will get your clarity, but I think it'll come when you slow down and really consider what it is that you're doing, or really consider how to go about it properly. You know, they said a sly approach is needed, right? A sly and subtle approach is needed. The serpent is sly. He's smart. He's intelligent. You have the sword, which is also intellect, truth, communication. So be smart about how you're going about this. Yeah. This is reflecting the Ace of Swords, okay? Your clarity, your moment of awareness and understanding. I think when you slow your pace down in regards to the thing you're trying to manifest, if you really take the time and to meditate on it, contemplate it, you will have your moment of awareness with the Ace of Swords and this illuminate energy here. There is, I want to say, a conundrum, even like a little bit of a... There's a... What's the word I'm looking for? A little bit of a... I don't want to say an obstacle, I guess. I don't want to say that. It's more like... There might be a problem that needs solved. Okay? That's what's maybe causing the confusion. You're not seeing it yet. You're not seeing the answer yet, I want to say. Maybe you don't have the answers. All the answers yet. But I think that they will come to you once you slow down. Take a breather. Clear your mind even. The Ace of Swords will bring the clarity. The Illuminate card will make you aware. And this antidote, okay? Whenever you have poison, you need an antidote to solve the problem, right? It's a remedy. It's a remedy to a situation. This brings a solution to a situation. I think your problem will get solved, or your moment of fog will get cleared up. But I almost think it's going to take some pulling back from a situation. If you're so gung-ho on manifesting something, on trying to make something happen, you're forcing it almost. Forcing it to happen. And a lot of times you can cloud your own judgment because you're so gung-ho on it. You can make mistakes easily that way if you try to rush something that's not ready yet. Not ready for you, maybe. But the way will be clear if you slow it down. Be smart about it, and your answers will come, I want to say. Okay? All right. So it says, attack, pain, fear, judgment, any form of separation are merely calls for help. You know, and I'm wondering if the confusion that I'm feeling from the fogged in card and needing an answer to a problem or an epiphany moment, if you're not seeing the forest from the trees, I forgot what the saying is, but it's like if you're not seeing through to a situation clearly, it could be that fear is clouding your vision or clouding your understanding or preventing the answers from flowing. I feel like you're trying to achieve something, but you feel bogged down. I want to say, take your time, slow yourself, slow your mind. Release the fear, the worry that you might be experiencing, so that way the answers can come to you. I feel like there's something you want to do, but you don't know how. And a lot of times, the not knowing how is just fear of failure getting in the way. So it seems like you don't know what to do, but it's only because you're allowing fear and worry to stand in the way of that little epiphany moment that really could be yours. If you just slow down and be present. Okay? So I'm going to pull your third card here. Card stack. And see what we have. Support is all around you. Fellow travelers. People who, I guess, are in your circle. Your friends, your family. I want to say with this card, don't be afraid to ask for help if you feel that you might need it. And this is a beautiful, beautiful 9 of Cups. All right, look how happy and satisfied and relaxed they are. This is also a wish card. So if any of you are praying for something, wanting something, desiring something, look at that. The 9 of Cups, the 9 of Pentacles. I think you guys are going to get what you want. It says follow your intuition. Yeah, I think if you continue to follow your intuition, it's going to lead you to your wish. And then we have the guidance. So part of me also thinks that some of you might be traveling too. Okay. Also being divinely guided by intuition. And this guidance, okay, this intuition, this wish is going to bring you changes. So I feel like some of you who have, those of you who have chosen the stack 3, you are supported by the universe. You are supported by those who love you. You must have good family, good friends, good support system all around you. And if it's not physical people here right now that you can touch, okay, then it is definitely your angels, your ancestors, your spirit guides. Somebody's looking out for you. And I think that, on a spiritual level even, they know the deepest desires and wishes of your heart. Okay? And it's on the way, I want to say. I feel like some of you are walking into a better situation with the fellow travelers card. Like you are being divinely led with intuition, with the seer energy and the guide. You're being divinely led into these changes, this beautiful transformation that's trying to happen here with the moth energy. You know, the moth is excuse me. It is definitely about things opening up. You know, the wings open up, they take flight. Okay? I also think about the moth or the butterfly, you know, going through so many different stages to finally get to this beautiful place. It goes from a caterpillar to a chrysalis, and then it changes and sheds that shell or that chrysalis into this gorgeous creature. Okay? So many different stages of transformation and change. I feel like you're being divinely led through these changes. You followed your intuition. You followed your instincts. You have allowed this divine guidance to bring you to your wish, to basically walk into it, to bump right into it. Nine of Cups is that. It's this satisfaction, this emotional satisfaction and contentment. It is happiness. Okay, and what's great is that this fellow traveler card says support is all around you. Yes, look at this cute little girl. She is surrounded by all these lovely cats. You know, and cats actually are very intuitive animals too, so that's awesome that they came up. They're usually a symbol of intuition. And then you have the seer energy. So whoever, I would say pay attention to this, especially if any of you have a cat as a totem animal, okay? But you have this beautiful card of contentment and satisfaction. Yes, if you've achieved something recently, a wish, okay, it's because you've been supported. Either by those you love or those who care about you, friends, family, you know, spirit guides even. You have been led to this beautiful place of change and transformation and achievement. You have your Nine of Pentacles, which is basking in the fruits of your labor. So to me, you've worked hard to get to this place. Not only have people supported you or your spirit guides have supported you, but you also have put in the work. You can't get to the Nine of Pentacles without putting in work. Now that you've worked hard, now you can get to a place where you can finally sit back, relax, and enjoy it. The toiling of, you know, the Seven of Pentacles, the hard work and apprenticeship of the Eight, you know, like the toiling, the effort, the energy, all the recent energy you put into something is finally paying off. You can sit back and be content and satisfied. You can look at all your cups with the Nine and feel like you've achieved something, like you've accomplished something. Yes. Finally, you have your moment. Nine of Pentacles is a very prosperous card. You have two nines here. Nines are super lucky numbers, okay? There's a lot of lore behind the number 9. So it's wonderful that you have two nines. It's saying that you're getting your wish. You're walking right into it. Either through the support of physical people or through the support of the universe, you are being divinely led to your wish or to a very prosperous moment in your life. I feel like your wish might come true this week. You followed your intuition. It has led you to this place. You know, the seer sees things, feels things, but more on a spiritual level, on an intuitive level. And it's through that persistence of listening to the inner voice, okay, that has gotten you to this place. Your hard work and following your gut instincts has brought you to this place. It has guided you, it has not failed you. I look at this little compass and I also think travel. Definitely travel. A journey. It's maybe been a long journey, a long, hard journey. All your efforts, your toiling has brought you to a moment of finally receiving your wish. Achieving it. Change is coming. You've worked hard to promote this change, I want to say. in whatever aspect that may be. You know, it could be love, it could be home, it could be family, it could be work. You've busted your behind, I want to say, to get to this place. Finally, it's like, it's going to be a good week. You're going to either walk into your wish, walk into your dream. I almost want to say with the guide that it's just going to be something maybe even serendipitous, okay? It's like you're going to bump into something unexpectedly. A lot of times, I don't know why I'm getting the vision of like walking and looking at your compass. Following true north. And then suddenly, boom. Because you're too focused on your compass, you're looking down at your compass, you're not paying attention. And then when you finally look up, it's like, there it is, all along. It's right there. It's like you're following true north, looking faithfully at your compass, trusting that this thing is going to lead you to the right place, the right people, the right situation. Lead you to Shangri-La, lead you to your beautiful oasis, your dream come true. You haven't given up. You stayed tried and true, followed true north, and it led you and guided you into the very thing that you have wanted and wished for all this time. Changes on the way, good changes that are bringing prosperity, abundance, contentment. Because you've been true to yourself, I want to say, with the compass or the guide and the seer energy. You're ready for this change. You've been ready, I want to say. You've been faithful in your pursuit, I want to say. And no one, I want to say, is more worthy at this moment than you. You have 2 beautiful 9 cards. It doesn't get any better than that. So, congrats to you who have chosen the number 3 stack. I mean, good things are on the way. So let's see what your last card has to share. Yeah. The more energy and intention I bring to my faith, the more fearless and free I am. And that is kind of what I was getting at. Like, you've been faithful to your vision. You've been faithful to following your intuition. You've been faithful in your pursuits. You're going to stumble upon your wish, I want to say. Whatever that is, whether that be in love or finances, because we have pentacles and we have cups. Whatever your wish is, I think you're being guided there. And you'll be led right to it. And there's something unexpected about the guide compass here that makes me think that it will happen unexpectedly. In a serendipitous way, you'll just literally bump into that very thing you've been looking for all this time. Could be a love interest, could be, you know, a location or something you've been trying to manifest or achieve. You know, 9s or 3s doubled, okay? Or tripled, I'm sorry. 9s or 3s tripled. So it is about achieving your manifestation too. And now that you've acquired it, now that with the 9 of Pentacles, you can just sit back, relax, and enjoy it all and just soak it all in. Definitely be proud of yourself if you've achieved your wish this week. You know, pat yourself on the back. But you definitely have put your energy and intention into manifesting something. And it has brought you to this place of achievement. And you are relentless, I want to say. There is a relentless energy, I feel, from the intuition, energy of the seer and the guide. Like I said, you haven't given up hope or faith in your pursuits. And it's that very thing that has led you to achieve your wish, whatever that may mean to you. Okay, so I'm done here with your reading. If you feel that this has given you some helpful messages, please do let me know in the comment section below. I do love hearing from everyone. These are general, so not every reading is going to resonate, but I hope that those of you who have found helpful messages here can, let me know that this has, struck a chord with you. It's always helpful because it keeps me motivated to keep doing them. This is why I do them. I want to bring people the messages that I'm, being spoken to, as far as the messages I'm receiving. They're here for a reason. They're meant to be shared. So it's for you. Okay, so much love and blessings to everybody watching. I will see you very soon. Stay tuned for your monthly zodiac forecast as well for all your signs. So 12 signs coming up for October. I'm interested in seeing what October has to bring for all of you. So much love and blessings, and I'll leave you here. Bye-bye.